In 2018, the two highest scoring offenses in the NFL faced off: Patrick Mahomes' Kansas City Chiefs versus Jared Goff's Los Angeles Rams. Both teams were 9-1. Both averaged over 33 points per game. Let's just say this, the game didn't disappoint. Nobody could have predicted this game would become one of the wildest, most chaotic, and one of the greatest regular season games in NFL history. So what happens when two unstoppable offenses collide? In 2017, the Chiefs drafted their franchise quarterback Patrick Mahomes. He sat behind veteran Alex Smith, but he did get to play in the last game of the season against the Broncos. Mahomes showed glimpses of what he can become. Meanwhile, Smith led the Chiefs to a 10-6 record in a playoff berth. After blowing an 18-point lead to the Titans in the wild card, Andy Reid made a bold move by trading Smith to the Redskins and handed the keys to Patrick Mahomes, a raw second-year quarterback with just one NFL start. But what made it so surprising is that Smith was arguably coming off a career season. He threw for over 4,000 yards, which was the highest of his career, 26 touchdowns, and just 6 interceptions. But Mahomes quickly made Alex Smith a distant memory. In Week 1, he torched the Chargers for 4 touchdowns. In Week 2, he threw 6 more against the Steelers, becoming the youngest quarterback to ever throw 6 touchdowns in a single game. By mid-season, people were saying he could pass for over 50 touchdowns, something only Brady and Peyton Manning had ever done. The Chiefs' offense was unstoppable. They scored 30 or more points in 8 of their first 10 games, and their only loss was a last-second shootout to Tom Brady's Patriots. By Week 11, Mahomes was the MVP frontrunner, and the Chiefs were 9-1, top of the AFC. While Mahomes was rewriting the record books in Kansas City, the Rams were building an offensive monster on their own out west. They didn't change quarterbacks, they changed everything else. After a 42-14 loss to the Falcons in 2016, the Rams fired Jeff Fisher, brought in a 30-year-old Sean McVay, the youngest head coach in NFL history. Overnight, they went from one of the league's worst offenses to one of the best. Jared Goff, who looked like a bust as a rookie, came alive in McVay's system, with over 3,800 yards passing, 28 touchdowns, and just 7 picks in 2017, a huge improvement from his rookie season. The Rams finished 11-5 and snapped their playoff drought, but they weren't satisfied. In 2018, they added stars like Brandon Cooks on offense and Ndamukong Suh and Marcus Peters on defense. Similar to the Chiefs, the Rams got off to a hot start. By mid-season, the Rams were rolling. They led the NFL in total yards per game and ranked top 3 in points. Jared Goff looked like an MVP candidate too, with a 465-yard, 5-touchdown masterpiece against the Vikings. Todd Gurley was also having a great season. He had 988 yards and 13 touchdowns before they faced the Chiefs. Even in their long loss to the Saints, the Rams put up 35 points and nearly erased a 21-point deficit, proving they could win in any kind of game. Heading into Week 11, they were 9-1, playing at home under the bright lights, and ready for a showdown with the only other team that can match their firepower, Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. The Rams started with the ball and wasted no time. Goff hits Cook on a slant for a 30-yard gain, and Robert Woods finished the drive with a 7-yard touchdown. Kansas City gets shut down on this first drive, after failing to convert a 3rd and 8 on an incomplete pass to Kelsey. Goff leads another great drive, hitting 4 different receivers, and Josh Reynolds catches a 4-yard pass, and the Rams are up 13-0. The Chiefs finally wake up as Mahomes hits Tyreek Hill for a 25-yard touchdown. The Rams kick a field goal on the following possession, and the Chiefs do the same. The score is now 16-10. The Chiefs defense finally steps up, and Jared Goff is sacked and fumbles the ball. Mahomes then hits Kareem Hunt for a one-play 21-yard score, and the Chiefs were up. Then the Rams defense steps up. Aaron Donald gets a strip sack, and Samson Ebukam, who become the unlikely star of this game, scoops it up and runs it back for an 11-yard touchdown. The Rams are up 23-17. With a minute and 50 seconds left, Mahomes drives down the field, hitting his favorite target Kelsey 3 times this drive. Mahomes hits Conley on an 8-yard touchdown, and the score is now tied going into the half. The Chiefs start with the ball but not for long, as Aaron Donald proved yet again he can't be stopped. Donald gets another strip sack that is recovered by John Franklin. Goff finishes the drive with a 7-yard rushing touchdown. Mahomes responds and hits Kelsey for a score. The Rams kick a field goal, and it's now 33-30. The Chiefs were looking to take the lead, but Mahomes throws a pass intended for Tyreek Hill. Ebukam bats it to himself and returns it for a touchdown, which was his second touchdown of the game, and it's now 40-30. After back-to-back punts for both teams, Mahomes hits Tyreek for a 73-yard bomb at the beginning of the fourth. The Rams are looking to convert a 3rd and 11, but Goff gets sacked and the ball falls into Allen Bailey's hands for a touchdown, and the Chiefs were up 44-40. Goff doesn't let that fumble faze him, and the Rams respond with Goff hitting Gerald Everett to give them the lead again. Both teams trade back-to-back punts until Mahomes hits Chris Conley for a 10-yard touchdown. Jared Goff, with ice in his veins, drives the ball down the field and hits Gerald Everett for a 40-yard score with 1 minute and 49 seconds left. The Chiefs had 2 more drives to win the game, but both ended in interceptions, one by former Chief Marcus Peters and the other by LaMarcus Joyner. And let's talk stats. This was the first game in NFL history where 2 teams scored 50 or more points. This is still the highest scoring Monday Night Football game ever, with 105 combined points. The game had over 1,000 total yards and 14 lead changes, another record for Monday Night Football. Mahomes finished with 478 passing yards, 6 touchdowns, and 5 turnovers. Goff had 413 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 2 fumbles. For such a high-scoring game, the defense actually made plenty of plays, with 7 total turnovers and 3 touchdowns. But for one night, the Chiefs and Rams showed the world why this is one of the greatest sports ever.